Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nyma. If you guys are new, if you're not, welcome back. So today's video is gonna be a full face with no powder products, period, whatsoever. That means no powdered eyeshadows, no powder highlight, no, what else do you use that's powder? Just setting powder in general. Today's video is actually in collaboration with Makeup Forever and their new Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. The formula is medium to buildable coverage, super creamy, natural finish, and the self-setting application allows you to not use powder if you don't want to. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to apply it and showing you guys how I did this entire face with no powder products whatsoever. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into this video. Okay, so I've got us in a little bit closer. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick underneath my foundation just to help with a little bit of glow, because I don't normally use like a liquid or a stick highlighter, or a cream highlighter I mean. But for today, since we're going cream, I'm just gonna put that where I'm gonna put my highlight later on, just to help with the glow, because I think I'm gonna use the same blur stick as a highlight. Just blending that out. Okay, and then for foundation, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. I've already done a full review on this foundation. I did the ultimate wear test with this foundation as well. I wore it for 24 hours. That was a really long day, and I was traveling at the same time, so this foundation definitely went through its fair share of tests. I feel like it sets itself as well, so I don't have to worry about powdering it down after I apply it. This hair, I thought I had put it away nicely. If you guys can see my nails, don't mind them. I need a trip to the nail salon like ASAP. Blending is an arm workout, for real, for real. So then I'm going into concealer. I'm using the Makeup Forever, of course, Ultra HD. Can you focus? Come on. There we go. Ultra HD concealers. I have it in the shade 54 and 53. And I'm gonna use 53 on the inner parts of my eye and then 54 on the outer part of my little triangle that I'm gonna create. So I'm gonna go in with 54, just right here. And then I'm gonna take 53 right in here. So the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealers have 22 shades. You can use them to brighten dark circles, cover imperfections, and highlight and contour. But you guys already know my biggest issue sometimes with, my biggest issue with concealers is most of the time they're not deep enough for me to use. Not even most of the time, all the time. They're not ever deep enough for me to use as a contour. So usually it's just kind of highlight and conceal. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out, because if you let it sit like I just did for a little bit, it gives you a little bit more coverage, because the concealer is medium to buildable coverage, but I feel like letting it sit down gives you a little bit more of that coverage. I've seen on their page that you can use your finger, your ring finger, to blend it out, or a brush. I'm just a sponge kind of gal, so I like to blend it out with a sponge. I really like it. It's just super lightweight, like very lightweight. And for a concealer that sets itself, the fact that it's still movable right now is nice. They have the Ultra HD foundation, and it's just super lightweight like that. So that is the concealer blended out. Looks really good, nice and smooth. I'm just gonna go back in with that brush and just make sure we didn't go too far down, because the worst thing you can do, well for me, especially if you have like a rounder face, the worst thing you can do is like go too far out, because then it just makes your face look wider. So I like to keep it really tight. That just kind of slims your face down a little bit if that is the vibe that you're going for. If you like a round face, enjoy it. And then a pro tip that they shared with me is if you take the end of a brush, make sure you clean it of course, and you just roll it underneath there. It picks up the excess. which I thought was pretty cool. Healthy looking under eyes is always a plus. I know for me, whenever I put powder underneath my eyes, I have to definitely go in super heavy with setting spray because my skin is so dry. It just makes my skin look even more dry and it's just not a good look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera really quickly, and then I'm gonna come back and finish the rest of my face. I don't know what direction I'm going in with this look yet, but we're gonna find out. Okay, brows are on. Funny thing is, I think like a week ago, someone commented on one of my videos and said, you look more what did they say? They said something like, they said, you look more human with brows, keep it up. And I was dead, I was dying. I shared it with you guys on Instagram because I just thought it was the funniest thing I had read that day. I was done. I was like, kind of agree. All right, brows done. Now let's figure out what we're doing with these eyes because we're not gonna use any powdered eyeshadows. I was gonna use this brown shade right here from Armani, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. We're gonna do probably one color and then just blend it out and build it up in different areas to make it look like we have multiple colors on there when we don't. I'm gonna go in with this blue crayon from Jouer. It's their cream eyeshadow crayon in the shade Avant-Garde, and it's a pretty blue shade. I'm just gonna pop that on my lid and then blend it out. I'm surprised at how good my under eyes are looking considering that I have not set them at all this entire time. So I'm just taking that blue and I'm gonna put that on my lid and then blend out. I just like went in with the blue, and what if I don't even like this look? What if I don't even like the blue? I didn't even give myself a chance. I'm gonna blend out that edge. Ugh, I always put my mirror right in front of my lens and I keep forgetting. Oh, it's blending out pretty dark. So I guess we're going smoky. And I'm gonna do it on the bottom waterline as well. I'm taking just a smaller brush. This is a Sephora Pro Blending Brush in the shade, in the number 27. The one that I was just using was the number 31. I'm just taking this one and it's just a little bit smaller so it doesn't diffuse the product too much, but it's gonna blend out those edges. And then I'm blending that out here. And I'm using a Sigma pencil brush in the number E30. Do I want to do something else to this or do I want to keep it like this? I was gonna put this little champagne colored pencil in the center of it, but I don't know if we want to just keep it blue. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're going champagne. Do we like? I think I like it. It brightens up the look a little bit so it's not too like vampy. And then I'm just gonna mirror the same thing on the bottom. Okay, so while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna do blush and then I'm gonna do highlight. I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever Ultra HD blush palette. I have it here. I'm gonna use the shade Tangerine, and this shade is definitely more washed out. Like that's more true to color because my lights are so bright. It's definitely more fiery and more like bold versus how muted it looks in my lights. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of that on my cheeks. And I'm just using my middle finger to dab it on, and then I'm using my ring finger to blend it out. Since we don't have any powders on, it's not lifting or moving or anything like that. The concealer is staying nice and in place, and the foundation is staying in place as well. I think I'm gonna use this shade right here called Rosewood. And again, it's a little bit more deeper or a little bit more saturated in color without the lights. I don't want to do too much. Just enough. Just add it on the apples. And then for highlight, I'm going to use that Milk Blur Stick again. This looks really nice. I'm just putting it up on the brow bone. It almost looks like I'm not even applying any highlighter. It just looks like my skin is like wet. Technically, it's not a highlighter. It's supposed to be like a primer, but It looks really pretty like this. You know what song's been on my mind recently? It's that Ariana Grande song, Break Up With Your Girlfriend. Been singing it all day. Someone was like, Ariana Grande's gonna have you guys running around getting beat up if y'all follow in her footsteps or something like that. I was done. I saw it on Twitter. Twitter's crazy, bro. Twitter? Especially Black Twitter? It is hilarious. All right, lashes. I don't know what these lashes are. I forgot, but if I remember, I will leave them down in the description for you guys. All right, I'm gonna line my lips with the Artist Color pencil in the shade Dimensional Dark Brown. And then I'm going in with this Milani lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear. I haven't used this lady in so long. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm going in with the Sephora Melting Lip Clicks in the shade Creme Brulee. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go do, you know, the hair. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you again to Makeup Forever. The Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealers are available at Sephora and inside Sephora at JCPenney's. Why did I struggle? Inside Sephora at JCPenney's. So you guys wanna check those out, they'll be available there. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you turn on your notifications. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again so much for watching. Lots of love, and I will see you guys next time.